Hi there, this is Catherine Williams, your local Santa Clarita realtor, and I'm here today with EJ Stevens, and he has a very unique business. I think you're a one of a kind,
Mhm.
and I'll just leave it up to you. Tell me more about what it is you do.
Well, hello there. Hi. My wife and I, we have a tour company called Newhallywood Tours, and we give tours of, it's it sounds like I'm saying New Hall. I'm sorry, New Hollywood. I'm actually saying New Hall with a Y, New Hollywood Tours, um, because our tours are basically centered around the Santa Clarita Valley. We do a lot of, my wife and I, we come from the film industry, so I'm kind of a film historian, so we do a lot of tours that are centered around like the film history of the Santa Clarita Valley. We do some in Hollywood. I am the host of a silent film festival that we do here in Newhall every year, and this year, because of the pandemic, we had to do it online, but we still gave people an online tour of some of the historic places in Hollywood, Hollywood Forever Cemetery, that kind of thing. And but that had to do with the silent film era, so we talked a lot about that. For Cowboy Festival up here in April, on most years, we do the tours uh, for that festival, and those usually include taking people to historic um, Western film sites, which they're all over the place around here, since so many hundreds and thousands of Westerns were made in the Santa Clarita Valley, and still made. But our primary place that we take tours right now, and we're just ramping up again because of the pandemic, and that is Melody Ranch here in Newhall, which is an amazing place that a lot of people live next to and don't even know about. Melody is a film ranch that's been there for, well, they've been filming there for over 100 years. But the film ranch itself has, excuse me, been there since about 1935. It's in the Placerita Canyon, and and it was owned for many years by Gene Autry, and he owned it. He bought it in like the 1950. It burned to the ground in 1962. Kind of broke his heart because that's where he kept a lot of his memorabilia, that kind of thing, and it burned up. That was actually where the Autry Museum was going to be originally built, was at Melody. But it kind of broke his heart. He said he didn't really want to do too much. He didn't really go there too much after that. So it became a retirement home for his horse Champion. And Champion lived another 30 years. In 1990, the Valuze family from here in Saugus came and bought it. And I've been giving tours for them for probably about 10 years now. They still own it. They're incredible people. They have revitalized it. It's become a major filming site for television and films.
That sounds like so much fun.
Yeah,
How
it's great.
much does it cost?
It's $79 a person.
Mhm.
It's like I said, about an hour and a half. It's a walking tour. It is a working film ranch. It's not an amusement park or anything like that. It is a working film ranch. So um, we have to be careful on the number of people, and we have to make sure that people keep out of the way of construction and production, stuff like that. So we try to keep the numbers small, but occasionally we've taken bus loads of people and given them tours from time to time. Uh, Best way for us to go, if you want to see things other than just Melody Ranch, go to newhollywoodtours.com, and that is Newhall, newhollywoodtours.com. So it's because we're centered around Newhall,
Mhm.
and the term New Hollywood is kind of our name for this area, since we're basically Hollywood North. So
Mhm.
so we,
Yeah,
yeah.
I love the name. I think it's perfect. It describes perfectly how they make movies here, but we're
Right,
Newhall, so
right,
that's perfect.
right.
Yeah. Now, can people sign up to get an email?
Sure. Yeah. Just go to our website, and we have a place there where you can contact us, or that's probably the easiest way. And then we'll put you on the mailing list, and we
Mhm.
keep a pretty large number of people updated on what we're doing. Obviously, we're just ramping up again, but we're pretty excited that we can give tours again because they're fun. It's fun to do. We've made a lot of friends. We kind of have like a little group of people that go on all of our tours, and so we're kind of a little family unit. It's a blast. So we try to keep it fun and silly and informative, and just fun. So
Yeah, well, I'm so glad to meet you
yeah,
because I didn't even know there was a silent film festival and a cowboy festival and Melody Ranch and so many things that you do.
yeah. The film festival is only 2 years old. Cowboy Festival's been around for about 25 years, I think, maybe
Hmm.
more. It used to be at Melody Ranch, and now it's at the William S. Hart Park in Newhall. Um, Last year, right before the pandemic hit, we I founded with the city with Phil, uh, excuse me, Phil Lantis at the city. We put together the Newhallywood Silent Film Festival, which we did live last year, and it was a big hit. And we decided to keep the momentum going, so we did it online this year, since we couldn't actually meet up in person. But next year we plan on being back live again, and bigger and better. It's fun. It worked out great, and we're well on the way of planning for next year. Another thing I wanted to talk about is, I'll flip this down for a second. I am wearing a Texas Ranger shirt, which I have to admit I have never done in my life until today. And that is because our nephew, Kimmy, and my wife Kimmy and I, her nephew, is pitching for the Rangers today. He's a rookie,
Wow.
and he made his major league debut at the first game of the season, and he's expected to pitch today. He's doing real well, and we're super excited, super proud, and we're going to go see him in Anaheim next week. So
Wow, that is so exciting.
great guy. His name is excuse me, Brett DeGus. The last name is spelled DE Geus. It's pronounced DeGus, and he's a great guy. It's so easy to pull for him because he's always been such a great kid, and we're just real proud of him. And he's doing it. He's pitching in the show, so you know, keep an eye out for him. He's going to be big.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like great things are happening in your life, and this sounds like an incredible business. I really hope to join you in some of the
Oh, sure.
activities you described.
Yeah, come on a tour. We'll take you and show you the ranches. You'll be amazed at all the things that are hiding in plain view here in Newhall. So
I know. I had no idea all that filming was going on and that we had so many locations. I
yeah,
know occasionally I'm watching a TV show and I'm like, oh my gosh, they're
yeah,
right in front of the local whatever,
yeah,
right
yeah.
by here.
We were in Mexico a few years ago, and we turned on the TV, and we saw the Halfway House Cafe, which is just down on Sierra Highway, and they had made a Mexican commercial. They'd come all the way up to Newhall to make a commercial just for the Mexican audience. So it's you just keep your eyes open. You see Santa Clarita.
Yeah, even there was a movie clip made on my front lawn.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they just picked my house out. I don't know.
What
They
movie
liked
was
it.
that? You know,
It's called Butter.
Butter.
Yeah.
Okay, didn't
Yeah,
even know
so
about
look
that one.
for it. Yeah, it looks like it'll be a great movie. I haven't seen it yet.
Okay,
So
good to know. We'll add that to our list. Maybe we'll make your house part of the tour one day.
there you go. You can
Yeah,
have me.
there you go.
Yeah. So anyway, it's been a delight speaking with you today. And I want to remind our audience that I'm speaking with EJ Stevens of newhollywoodtours.com.
Mhm.
And this has been Catherine Williams, your local realtor and your financial coach. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, Catherine.